in the design of the building here, the form of the building that you see out on the site now that exists is a function of a lot of different factors. It's a function of the site, it's a function of the amount of floor space we need in the building, it's a function of the height of the building, it's a function of a lot of things. The texture that you see on the building is a function of the building blocks themselves, how we size, how we shape, how we develop the building blocks. The building blocks are a function of the shape of the building. We developed the curve of the building, we developed the way the building sits on the site, we developed the relationship between the voids and the solids on the building facade first, and then we go in there and started developing the building blocks in such a manner that they gave us the shape, the curve, the heights, the proportions, the texture that we want to see. So, in terms of process, we have the shape of the building. We have a concept for how we want that, the scale of the building, how we want it to feel to the pedestrian, how we want it to feel to somebody driving by, seeing it from a distance. And out of that, we develop the shape, the size, the proportions, the texture, the color of the blocks themselves. And it was that area. Once we had the conceptual, the concept straight on how we wanted the facade to feel. We worked with APS, we worked with the general contractor, PCL, to develop the details, to develop the size of the blocks, the proportions of the blocks, the texture, and all the, to develop the building as you see it right now.
What do you think?
This is the library portion of the building. This is the office tower and retail portion of the building. And there's fundamentally two different types of systems working here. On the office tower, we have a conventional concrete structure, and we clad it with precast pieces. On the library itself, the structure and the precast are integrated as a single system, in which the precast is truly a building block that we erect, that we pile up on the site, and then eventually glue together by filling it with concrete. So if you see the library itself, what you see is a series of columns and spandrels that sit on each other, that create the height of the building, that create the arcade around the building, that create the texture of the building and the fenestration of the building. On the office tower, it's a very different type of building block. Here we have a structure which is not block-like at all. It is a column and slab structure that is completely independent, self-supporting, and erected first before any of the precast comes onto the site. And then the blocks per se, the blocks that we're putting on are simply just a facade. We get the same type of reading. We have columns, we have spandrels, we have horizontals and vertical lines, but it's a fundamentally different type of process. It is not truly building blocks in this case. We're over here, we're saying that it is truly a building block type of construction where the blocks are bound together with the concrete.